Hey guys, Scott back with a new beer dissection video for you. What I have today is from Westhampton Beach Brewing Company here in South Shore, Long Island, closer to the South Fork. Tropical Storm New England IPA. Okay, I think this is a reasonably new release from them from a while back. 6.3% alcohol. I think I looked real quick. I think there's 48 IBUs, international bitterness units. I do have videos discussing that a little bit. Pretty nice little can. Remember, I won't digress too much, but they have a big beach theme, you know, Broken Board, Hurricane IPA, Jetty 4. You get the idea as far as their beach theme. But I recently been doing a lot of videos for them, depending on when you're watching this. And, you know, over the last week, I had some crowlers from them, some cans. They may not all post, you know, consecutively. But if you do like their beers and you're interested, take a look on my beer dissection video. I'll have several of them. They are pretty local to me, about 10 miles away. But again, this is their Tropical Storm New England IPA, 6.3%. Their beer has definitely become more elevated over the last couple of years. I even reached out to one of the co-owners and told them about it as a kudos to them. Just in my opinion, if it means anything. So what we're going to do is let's take a look at this beer. Again, they're in Westhampton Beach. I may have a few things popping over my shoulder. They're probably my third closest brewery. I got one a half mile away, one about 2 miles away, and this one about about 10 miles away. The co-owner lives in our town here. Even the one that's a half mile away, he obviously has a business here. He only lives right down the road a little bit. So I find these breweries very interesting, and I'm glad they feel like family, even though they don't maybe know me that well. So Brewing Can, Westhampton Beach Brewing Company. So let's crack this bad boy open and see what it's all about. Okay. All right, I just got my regular tulip pint glass. If you watched more than one or two of my videos, so this is supposed to be a New England IPA. So I'm assuming a lot of these New England IPAs, to get some of the haziness, they use some wheat, unmalted wheat. Oats. I don't know the grist on this. I didn't look. I think I only just picked up the IBU units when I looked real quick at it. So if you do see a New England IPA or hazy or juicy and you see it extremely opaque, looks almost white, okay, that's probably due to some of the obviously there's copious amounts of hops that give you the polyphenols and the cloudiness, but there's also a lot of times unmalted wheat and oats. The oats also will create like kind of a chewy, creamy kind of sensation, not so much like a oatmeal stout will. That's a little bit different. Sometimes they mash it at a different temperature and things like that, but and it gives you more of the mouthfeel. But the oats do add some characteristics like that to kind of, I want to say, quote unquote, chewy. So let's take a look at this one. So nice, pretty dense, white to maybe a light tan head. Nice frothing, if you can see that. On the top of the beer. And what do we have? We have kind of a nice, like medium gold color, definitely hazy, okay? So again, probably using the wheat and the oats, like I said. I'm not 100% certain. I don't have the grists on these beers. They're not going to give everyone the recipe, but we just know from the style that we usually see that. So anyway, let's take a sniff of the aroma. Oh yeah, very nice. You kind of get like stone fruit, like peach, maybe a little tropical fruit, mango. Not much. I don't get much citrus on this, but definitely tropical fruit. Almost like they're using like Australian hops or something like that. Peach. I think I get the peach the most. I wouldn't argue if someone said like cantaloupe, like a melon, but you get the idea. It's kind of like a, tropical fruit kind of medley there. Maybe even a little pineapple. So like pineapple, peach, mango, tropical fruit, you get it. Very nice though, regardless of the adjective, the descriptors I'm going to use. Malt's just pretty neutral, and most of these New England IPAs are. They kind of get that, usually 2-row Pilsner malt. It's usually bready, maybe a light toast at the very most, but usually like a kind of a bready, floury, very neutral malt profile. So anyway, guys, let's taste this. Cheers. medium carbonation. Definitely getting that stone fruit, kind of like that, again, that peach. I even get like a tinge of orange, like kind of like apricot. I can see the mango too that I smelled. You can get that. You know, you could argue, I can have 5 brewers or tasters in this room and we all taste, things come to the forefront a little bit. Regardless, it's very good. Still white bread on the malt. Kind of just a moderate bitterness. I think I said 48 IBUs. So actually, and again, remember, it's more a perceived bitterness. It's not a very high alcoholic beer. It is pretty reasonably attenuated. So it's drinking pretty light, which is great. There's not a lot of residuals, a ton of residual sweetness. But you definitely get those tropical fruits. Like I said, that light like apricot, peach, mango, neutral malt, white bready. No hotness from the alcohol, which you wouldn't expect from this too much. But very good. Very fresh too, I can tell from kind of the malt, everything. But anyway, again, medium carbonation. Drinking very refreshing. I can immediately tell you're pairing with something like this with a lot of, spicy dishes, Southwest food, Jamaican, anything that you would think you would add, which I do a lot with my IPAs, kind of like tropical fruit, mango, different salsas, chutneys, white fishes. This would go good and it would pair very well with. But again, if you like a IPA that's got tropical fruit, like I said, mango, a little pineapple, no grapefruit. I don't really pick up grapefruit or anything like that. Melon-like, apricot, slight orange. You would love this IPA. If you're looking for grapefruit, I don't really think this is it. But that doesn't. You shouldn't shy away from it. Easy drinking. It's not like a 9% IPA pop bomb, even though this is a 16-ounce can. I'd highly recommend it. Grade-wise, I'd give it a good A-. No hesitation. As far as drinkability, enjoyability, comparing to other IPAs, I'd still keep it at A-. This is not going to get pushed over too easily by some other IPAs because the nice mango fruit, tropical fruit flavor is pretty pronounced, not just on the taste buds, but on the nose too. And I don't see any off flavors in my training, at least, that I've been training myself over the last few years. So anyway, guys, today's beer dissection is Westhampton Beach Brewing Company, Tropical Storm, New England IPA. I think it's a reasonably new release. I would not hesitate to buy this one too. And check them out in Westhampton Beach Brewing Company off of Route 31 out there. But a nice, light, easy drinking, tropical fruit ridden, neutral malt type of beer, low bitterness, highly crushable. All right, guys, to the next beer dissection video, beer video in general, have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.